What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Ben and Jason
Video Cast.
I'm Jason.
And I'm Ben.
And this week we're going to talk about
collectibles. And do you like shopping online or walking into a brick and mortar store? And what do you look for? We'll tell you how we do it.
That's right. I was going to say finding and the best places to find collectibles, or favorite places.
Yeah.
To find collectibles. But yeah, so often you see us shoot videos going into Target, FYE, Halloween stores, Spirit Halloween, even conventions to find different collectibles.
A favorite place to go, of course.
Yeah. So what we were talking about is, like, is it more fun or more quality, I guess, to go to a brick and mortar store or maybe like just search online? Because you found some collectibles even recently on Amazon.
So, for instance, I collect a lot of things other than just horror, but here's the thing. So let's say we just went to a new FYE location, which you'll be seeing footage kind of strewn throughout here on this episode, and they had a great selection of horror collectibles and knickknacks and socks and clothes and posters and etc. Well, being FYE, there was the prices was a little bit more. For instance, there was a Star Wars The Mandalorian Legends action figure was like $39.99. Literally across the aisle at the GameStop in this mall, it was for sale for $24. So that's probably true for all the merchandise. If there's a Funko Pop going to Hot Topic, it'd be more. But the thing is, you know, if it's something that's hard to find, yeah, you can get online and look for it, but the thrill, I think, is going to the store and finding it and being able to purchase it there. You got it there, you don't have to wait. So you kind of playing around. If you have to pay shipping and handling, you're kind of paying more anyway for the item that you're getting. Yeah. So I like going in and seeing stuff, but then I'll look online to see if I can find it cheaper. There's an item, a Star Wars item right now that I'm thinking about getting that is more than half off on Amazon, but was like $60 there. So, you know, it just depends, but I prefer to go to the stores, to be honest.
Yeah. And I think we've been to so many conventions and stuff that, you know, every time we go, I often purchase something because it that's also related to that trip or that event. So the story behind how you purchase it, like, I mean, anybody can go on Amazon and purchase, you know, anything, you know, but unless it's something you really want, I mean, artwork and stuff like that, you can't really find in stores. But
artwork from indie artists, you know, not just like posters and stuff. If you're looking for something unique, like you've got, you know, here, then you want to get it at.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you can find, even at like Spencer's, you can find movie posters of Friday the 13th and Halloween and stuff.
And a big thing you'll see, like your Japanese style Pepsi shirt is, what's like a better term, Japaneseified clothing or stuff. They had a Texas Chainsaw Massacre hoodie that I was thinking about getting that was on sale, and it had like manga art style on the back. I'm fine with that, but at the same time, it was a little cheesy. You know, it's a little bit, I could have had the writing and stuff, or maybe the vintage poster, Japanese style, but the manga on the back of Leatherface chasing this chick, it was just to be cringy.
And they did have a Texas Chainsaw Massacre's chainsaw, and it was like $100.
Yeah,
for like a piece of plastic that made and I'm like, you could buy a real chainsaw.
Well, you know, the thing is, though, you can take it to a convention. Because, you know, when I was at the con this year...
a real chainsaw, dude. Yeah, it's more like a prop, you know. But at the same time, it's like if you're dressing up to go to a Halloween party, or if you're hosting a Halloween party, you know, I can kind of see people not wanting to carry around, you know, my Husqvarna.
Steel man myself.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I could see it in that aspect, but a lot of them props or whatever are sold in, FYE or Target or Halloween Express.
And like you go to like everywhere right now, even Cracker Barrel sells collectible stuff. Action figure. The same thing. Action figures, posters, coffee mugs, whatever. For instance, Jaws. Jaws, I love it, but what does it have to do with an old country store? Or Star Trek or whatever, and all these places are selling these knickknacks. And I think another question is, what does it mean to actually get a collectible? Is buying a pin set that has artwork from your favorite movie for $10 a collectible, or is buying a prop that was from that movie a collectible? And obviously the prop, but I think there's more just, it's got the name on it or the branding, and it's like, I've got this, that, and the other, and I've learned that it never quits.
Yeah.
So anymore, I'm trying to find items like you got the Shape Halloween thing there that's worth it more than just, there it is.
Yeah. And I think part of that, though, is like if corporations, when they take over, like Disney purchased the Star Wars franchise, and then all of a sudden you've seen everything. They just slapped Star Wars on anything and everything because they could. They had the rights to it. So I think it does bring down, in some ways, the brand recognition too, of Star Wars, because if that's just plastered in your face everywhere, it's not really as more of a collectible if, you're just walking around with like a little R2-D2 keychain,
I mean,
show us your keys, bitch. Typically though, for collectibles or stuff like that, it's fun to get, to me, like at conventions or horror conventions, because it also has a story. Like I got this one at Baltimore, I got this one at Cherry Hill.
Or when you do find something on sale, then there's the thrill of that, because at cons, the dealers are my favorite places to go.
Yeah.
And, I've bought stuff at cons that was discounted pretty good. And,
which is surprising, because you usually would think that the cons would, upcharge, based on, but because it's a niche, niche market, you can't necessarily find, even like we can't find certain or Toony Terrors at Target or so.
And you also kind of run in, when you go in a brick and mortar store, you kind of run into what people don't want. So if there's a certain character that nobody likes, there's 100 million of those, and you're sifting through them trying to find the one that you're wanting. And I think another thing when you're talking about deals is what worth you put on it.
Yeah.
If you're seeing something for $14 like a Toony Terror and it's on sale for $2 less, if you think, that's a good deal, I guess I'll go ahead and get it. But what worth is it to you to buy it?
Yeah. How big of a fan?
Yeah, that would be.
Are you of that movie, or that would that look good displayed?
Yeah.
Is it worth? Is it worth the purchase price to display? Because there were some things. Even today, me and you've seen a few things, and it's like, that's cool. Is it worth $89? Or stuff like that. And it's like, probably not. But found online that you're just not going to find in stores. If you're a fan or you want a specific item.
Our
producer calling.
What's that? You put him on the line. Yes, we can sign today. You tell that son of a bitch.
You can find, what you're looking for online, and if there's a specific item, absolutely, that's what you do. There's been times even at conventions where we'll take a picture or scan it just to see prices out there, because the last thing I want is to purchase something at a convention for $25, turn around online and it's $10, because then I feel like I was just taking advantage of.
So the other day I was in Walmart a couple of about 30 minutes away or whatever in another town, and they had a collectible there. It was this VHS style Pennywise box, whatever. I've never bought one. I've told you about them. but they must not be selling well because I've never seen them again. But they had it on sale for $10. It's a $25 thing. Well, it was out of the box, and it had a piece missing. And I'm like, I see it has the majority of what comes with it, but I'm not gonna get something broken. That's another thing. Like, I like to make sure that it has all the stuff with it before I buy it if it is on discounted price.
And so, I wonder if you could have got them discounted more. Like, would it have been worth like $5 to get, just to kind of set it up as a...
Yeah, I mean, $5 I think would have been a real fair price for it.
Because $25 new in the box.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean... if you know of a place that has online or brick-and-mortar stores that you think we would like to check out, let us know down in the comments, and then let us know what you shop for, genre-wise, horror, anime, any kind of collectibles related to that. But yeah, so this was a little different fun play on the old episodes where we're typically showing you collectibles, but now we're talking about collectibles. We took a nosedive off the...
Next will just be a blank screen.
And then you won't be here, and then I won't be here, and it's just a slow pan as those start disappearing.
Yeah.
Another little fun episode. Let us know. Be sure to like and subscribe. Guys, till the next one, I'm Jason.
And I'm Ben.
Peace.